definitely something I want to prioritize this year. Eating healthy, meal planning. Oh yeah, you should have a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it looks pretty. The light looks insane here.
God. A master barista at work. Say something funny. Look how green and beautiful this matcha looks. I'm so happy. So I've had a little bit of a late start to my day. It is 4 p.m. currently, and I'm gonna go run some errands. I have to go to Target and Trader Joe's. I feel like I have like no food in my house because I ran out of some of the essentials like milk and I don't know what else. We're gonna go get that so I don't feel like I'm in starvation mode. I can't even make coffee, like, because I don't drink regular milk. So anyway, that's why I got my little drink. I mean, that's not why. I would have gotten it anyway, but yeah, I wasn't expecting to see my friends, so that was really nice. Low-key, I was dreading going shopping, so this kind of like made me happy again. Do you guys dread going grocery shopping? I feel like grocery shopping is the bane of my existence. And I have to go alone. I usually go with my mom, which makes it not as bad, but I have to go alone, and I'm really sad about that. There's a lot of people in this parking complex, so it's kind of awkward that I'm just talking to myself in my car. I'm gonna go shopping and be productive. It's a good start to this 2025. And then I'm gonna get some cleaning done, and I have my laundry in the dryer, question mark. I am going to put that all away, and we're gonna have a fresh, clean, new start to this year. Also, guys, I got this new air freshener. Look how cute it is. I got it a while ago, so it kind of doesn't work anymore, so I probably need to buy a refill, but it's so cute, and it literally, like, sticks onto my dashboard.
Here, let's just like Starlight.
Okay guys, I'm gonna unbox the mini brands that I got. The whole time I was looking for them in the aisle, it was so awkward because there was like a little kid and her parents, and I'm like, I'm grown, 23, and I'm in this aisle. Okay, I got the Home series. I wanted the book one because last time I went, I saw it there and I didn't get it because I wanted to have self-control. That was actually a mistake because now they don't have it anymore, and I'm really sad. They have a bunch of stuff like tables and chairs and appliances and stuff. Like, how cute is that? Nothing looks ugly except maybe like the food containers. Oh my god, there's eggs. How cute is that? That's actually kind of funny because there's an egg shortage right now. It'd be really nice to get eggs, even if they're fake ones. I was at Trader Joe's and they literally don't even have liquid egg whites. This one. Oh my god. It's a little dresser. So it's this one. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, it's the Tupperware. It's cute, I think. What is this? Oh, it's this thing. That's cute. Oh, the ice cube tray. So cute. It's an ironing board. Yay. Okay, I feel like I got a lot of the ugly ones, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. I guess it could be worse. I really, really wanted like this chair set or like any of these. Hi guys, I hope you're all having a great 2025 so far. I know it's a little late into the month to be making this video. I just got back from Brazil, so I've been trying to get my life together. I'm still a little bit sick. I really wanted to make this video because I love watching these New Year reset kind of videos. And I mean, I always make resolutions and things like that, but I've never been super intentional about writing it down and making a vision board and all of that. Like, I feel like I usually make a vision board and then I kind of forget about it. But this year I want to be super intentional about my vision board and my goals and my resolutions. So I wrote down a bunch of goals that I have for this year. I want to say goals instead of resolutions because resolutions to me, I feel like I associate that with like something I'm not going to stick to, and a goal seems more like short term and more realistic for me. What I wanted to focus on with these goals is actually coming up with an action plan. I've been struggling with being consistent like for a long time. Honestly, probably for years. I always come up with like this big fancy goal and I won't know how to follow through with it. But I've been reading or listening to Atomic Habits. I know, super late. It's been really helping me. I've learned a lot. I'm only like a few chapters in, but I think the biggest thing that I got from that book so far was that habits can be a double-edged sword. And I don't know if I'm saying it completely right, but what I understood was that every day you have a bad habit is actually hurting you more in the long run than having a good habit will actually help you. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, for example, for me, the biggest thing that I've been struggling with is consistently going to the gym. My goal is to go to the gym 3 times a week and then do another workout like spin cycling or whatever the other day of the week. Yeah, let's just say I don't really make it to the gym every week. I'll maybe go like once a week, or like I'll go consistently for like 2 weeks. Something comes up, life comes up, I have an exam, and I completely forget about the gym. But every day I don't go to the gym, I am losing my gains, losing my knowledge about, you know, how to do workouts and things like that, and also losing my confidence because it takes a lot of confidence for me to go to the gym because I feel like an imposter. I don't know what I'm doing, and then the longer I don't go to the gym, I feel like more of an imposter when I come back, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but that's how I feel. So every day I don't go to the gym, every day I have that bad habit, it hurts me more in the long run. Whereas if I were to actually keep a good habit of going to the gym, I might not see results for a long time. So it might not seem like something good is actually coming out of it. But after a couple months of being consistent, boom, I'll like see the results. So that's kind of what I've understood so far from this book, among a lot of other things that I can't really remember right now. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think it's a perfect time to start that book for me. So yeah, let's get into my goals. So the first one is body recomposition. My goal in going to the gym is essentially to build muscle and lose fat. So body recomposition. Now that kind of seems like a hefty goal. I wanted to make sure I wrote down how I'm gonna actually start that goal. I want to first build a habit of going to the gym 3 days a week. So instead of focusing on the results of what I want my body to look like, oh, I want to lose weight, that's not a great goal to have because it's not going to happen anytime soon. I think focusing on a short-term reward will help me achieve those long-term rewards that I'm looking for. So maybe I can look forward to how I'm going to feel after the workout, or how productive I'm going to be later in the day after working out, or that I get to drink my protein shake after my workout. Like whatever the short-term reward may be, that is what's going to get me in the gym every time I want to go, every day, every week, to ultimately end up in the goal that I want, the long-term result. One other thing that I do remember from the book is that I need to make whatever habit I'm trying to achieve a part of my identity. Instead of saying, oh, I want to go to the gym, or I want to go to the gym 3 times a week. It's kind of like fake it till you make it. Instead, I need to be making fitness a part of my life and making it a part of my identity. So I want my life to kind of revolve around fitness because I'm kind of a sedentary person. I think I've always been that way. It's not that I don't enjoy working out, it's just that it's really hard for me to get there, to get off the couch, to actually do things. You know, I enjoy walking, I enjoy lifting weights, I enjoy spin cycling, but to actually do those things takes a lot of effort for me. And I think I definitely want to be that kind of person that centers their life around fitness. Even when I go on vacation, go on a run, one, or use the hotel gym if there is one, or start my day with a workout. I'm always kind of thinking about what else I can do to be active and healthy because that's just what I prioritize in my life. I definitely wrote down the double-edged sword analogy so I can remember that. Every time I'm like supposed to go to the gym and then I'm like, oh, you know, I have this, whatever excuse, and I don't go. Every time I do that, I'm essentially screwing myself over. I'm making life harder for future me, and I'm depriving myself of my success that I could have in the future. I'm honestly so tired of making excuses. Like, that needs to change this year. Second goal is to get therapy at least once a month. This has been a personal goal for me for a long time. I used to get therapy pretty regularly in college because it was free and really accessible for me, but ever since I graduated and came back home, it's been really difficult and not really as accessible for me to get therapy because of my insurance. It's really hard to get an appointment, and even if you do, it's not very consistent. So I'd be lying if I say that it wasn't my fault. I just have been really lazy in calling and making an appointment and all of that stuff. I've been saying that for literally more than a year, and I need to make an appointment. It's so easy. It takes 5 minutes. I need to call and make an appointment. I think honestly, getting that once a month would make my life so much better. I really prioritize mental health in my life, and I found that just talking to someone about my struggles or my stressors or whatever I'm going through honestly eases my stress so much, and I think it can be very beneficial for pretty much anyone no matter what you're going through. So my third goal is to fix my sleep schedule. This is something I've also been struggling with for quite a while. I have times where I will fix it for like a month if I need to. Like, for example, when I was studying for the MCAT, I fixed my sleep schedule for like that amount of time that I was studying, and then once I was done taking it, I went back to my really bad habits. Like, for example, right now I will literally scroll on my phone until like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and then go to sleep, and then I will wake up and go on my phone right away and scroll for like 1 or 2 hours, and then I will just have like brain fog all day and be super unproductive and not feel good about myself. How I'm gonna tackle it is kind of going back to the basics of what I did last time, not using my phone at night. I think the only thing that works for me is to not keep my phone next to me. So like whether that's at my desk or just not even in my room, which I don't know if that's really realistic for me, but I mean, there are gonna be exceptions because sometimes I do have to wake up really early for work at like 4 a.m. or whatever, and not having my phone next to me because I don't have an alarm clock that like says the time on it or anything right now, so not being able to check the time kind of really stresses me out because I'm always scared that I'm gonna be late for work and wake up late. Allowing myself to have my phone on those nights. Otherwise, I am not allowed to have my phone next to me. I think I'm honestly gonna have to go back to that because the addiction is bad, guys. It's really bad. So that, and also finishing my night routine by 8 or 9 p.m. So obviously this starts earlier in the day, right? Like I have to eat dinner early in order to do that. These days, I will literally be eating dinner at like 9 or 10 p.m. because I just like forget to eat and then I get distracted and I'm doing other stuff. No more of that. Whether I go to work or school or whatever, I need to eat dinner early, like before 7 p.m. Now, obviously, sometimes I'll be at work and my schedule kind of gets weird because I do work in the emergency room and we have weird shifts. So that's an exception, of course. On normal days where I have a normal shift or I'm going to school or not doing anything that day, I need to eat dinner by like 6 or 6:30 so that I can brush my teeth and do my skincare or shower or whatever I need to do that day before 8 or 9 p.m. at the latest, so I can get in bed, read, and not go on my phone and like whatever it is, so that I can wake up early and go to the gym or do whatever I need to do the next day. So that brings me to my next goal, to read for 15 minutes every night. Ideally, it would be at night because it just helps me sleep very well and I just like doing that, but I do acknowledge that that might not be realistic because some days I might have a night shift or some nights I might be out or like be super tired and not in the mood to read. So those days, I think it's okay not to read, or maybe if I have time during the day, I could read during then. But I just generally want to read most days. I think that would be a huge improvement from what I'm doing right now because you guys, I bought the entire ACOTAR series and I'm only on book 2, and I got it like last year, like in the middle of the year or something like that. Like I think I got them for my birthday as a gift, and I'm on book 2 out of like 5? That's really sad. And I have so many more books on my list that I need to get to. Like every time I go to the store and I get this urge to buy like a book and I'm like, I have so many books that I haven't even finished. Yeah, I need to read more. And also to help me do that, I will be buying a Kindle. Yes, I've been thinking about it for a long time now, and I just needed something that I could take on the go with me, because a lot of the books I read are like really big and I can't fit them in my like purse or even my backpack or anything like that. And I just want something that's portable that I can take with me on like an airplane or to school or like wherever if I have some extra time and I wanted to read. So I will be getting that in the next few days, so I'm very excited about that. I will show you guys how I end up decorating my Kindle, because I have literally been collecting stickers. Well, not these ones. I have so many stickers. And I've literally been collecting so many just to use on my Kindle. Like, how cute. The only thing I don't have yet is a pop socket, and I'm waiting to find a really, really cute one. I do have an iPad, but you know, the screen, whatever LED is like not the same, and I try to read on my iPad and then I get distracted and I end up playing games or like going on YouTube or something. And my last goal is to upload a YouTube video every 3 to 4 weeks at minimum. I think sometimes I get into the habit of posting often, and then most times I get busy with school, then I'm like, I don't end up posting for like months. I really enjoy watching like a wide variety of content, so I want to push myself to start making more things that I will be proud of. So how will I start this goal? I have a couple of ideas of videos that I want to make this month. Like, for example, like this video was definitely on my list. It's a little late, but I've always wanted to do one, so I thought better late than never. Maybe like a back to school vlog when I start spring semester in a few weeks, birthday vlog, more travel vlogs, more like midterms and final vlogs, and glow up with me before a trip vlog. Like, I feel like that stuff would be really interesting, so I'm very excited for that, so stay on the lookout if you are interested in those things. So yeah, those are all my goals. Well, I might come up with more later, but I didn't want to make it too overwhelming, so I just came up with 5 main ones, and honestly, if I can even achieve those goals, that's a win. So another thing that I realized and I've heard from other people is that having quarterly check-ins or quarterly goals can be really helpful. These goals that I just mentioned are going to be for the entire year, but I set reminders on my calendar to check in quarterly. So for example, I have a reminder for April 1st, a reminder for July 1st, and a reminder for October 1st to check in on these 5 goals to see what kind of progress I've made. Because again, a huge issue that I and most people have with their resolutions is that we like make them in January and we get so excited and we completely forget about them, and then it's December and you're like, what goals? I didn't do anything. Definitely don't want to be doing that this year, so I will be checking in quarterly and really making myself be accountable for my habits. Okay guys, I finished my vision board. Excuse the lighting change. I took so long to do it that the sun is now setting, but this is my vision board. I am now realizing that I need to make a different size for my laptop, my desktop computer, and my iPad. The one I just made is just for my iPad. I'll probably make the other ones later because I'm lazy. I'm just gonna look at my iPad here so I can describe it. These are some of the things that I wanted to do this year. I didn't make it too serious. I kind of made it fun and playful just because it's also my aesthetic background for all my devices, so I wanted it to be cute. But these are things that I want to achieve or to do this year. So like traveling, eating healthy, meal planning, being more active, maybe starting to run, continuing to study at cafes. I love studying at cafes. Just studying in general too, just being more studious. Also using my Kindle. I really want to get an at-home matcha kit with the whisk and the bowl and everything. I've been looking for a really good one, so I'm definitely gonna buy one pretty soon so I can actually make matcha the right way instead of using my whisk. And then I definitely want to get more into meditation and yoga. I do have crystals. I don't really use them because they're more of like decor for me, but I do want to use them to meditate and to journal. I definitely want to be more peaceful and let more peace enter my life this year. This year just needs to be my peaceful era, you know? I need it. We all need some peace, I think. And again, reading and and I definitely also want to spend more time in the water. I literally live like 15-20 minutes from the beach, and it's a crime that I only go to the beach like 5 times a year. That needs to change. So I need to, again, do more paddle boarding, like I said, kayaking, just be in the water. Honestly, I'm a Cancer, so that is a water sign. I just feel like I thrive when I'm in the water or near the water, so I need to do that. So yeah, that is my vision board for 2025. I hope you guys like it. I love it. I can't wait to put it on all my devices so I can just look at it every time I open them. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making this.